fresh ingredients. They always get their stuff fresh and they leave it right in the back.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Good pizza. Everybody comes for Gennaro's.
They come pretty far and wide for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we heard.
Good. Where are you from? Where are you from? New York? Ah, Giants. First, you press out the crust just like you're doing to a clay pot. Just pressing the crust. And you're just pinching it out, and then after that, you press the bubbles. And then for stretching it, my left hand is not pressing at all, it's just holding the dough ball steady. My right hand is pulling it out a little bit. And you can see I saw some bubbles, so you can pop these guys too. And then once you're twice the size of your starting dough ball, that's when you pick it up and you start to stretch it. Your right hand pulls, your left hand just holds it still. And you see how I'm just doing hand, underhand. Right hand goes underneath the left hand. You just keep doing that until you get to be the right size. Now I have it memorized a little bit, so I know when it's big. And are you making these at home or are you making them at school? At home? Cool. Very cool. Well, after you do that, whatever you're going to cook them on, you want to make sure that you have cornmeal down so that when you put it on the peel, this is called a peel, it'll slide, just like that. So first we get it to the right size, 16 inches. And then with us, it's 1 7-ounce. So each cheese pizza gets 7 ounces. Just put the sauce in the middle, and holding it like a pencil, you just spread it in circles, just like that. And I'm not pressing down really hard. I'm sort of like hovering, like a hover car. And you want to try and get it almost to the crust, but not quite, so that you have a nice crust that doesn't have sauce all over it. You then take your cheese, which we already have it weighed out. This gets 9 ounces of cheese. So you loosen up your cheese and you spread it around starting at the crust. Because
the exact opposite of sauce.
Sorry?
So the opposite of sauce.
Yeah, exactly. The opposite of sauce. Because our motto is every bite is as good as the first, or the first is as good as the last. So you got to make sure you have cheese to the crust. And when you got the crust good, you spread the rest of the cheese. We're still recording? And then the last touch is a pinch of oregano and a pinch of Parmesan cheese. You just sprinkle it over the top. And make sure your circle, because what's on here circle is their circle. You have a different oven. So loading it is a little different for you. With us, you just slide it off.
Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to knead the dough so I can get the exact shape and size of the dough that I want. This is a peel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread some flour on it so the dough will not stick. What I did is I put flour on the peel. This will prevent the dough from sticking, and I also put some on my hands. That way the dough will not stick to my hands either. Now, I already have my dough, and I'm going to roll it into a ball first. Then I will place it on the peel, and I will begin to knead it. Please ignore the beeps. What I've been doing is I've been making the dough a little flatter by kneading it. And as you can see, I've already started on the edge of my crust. So, what I'm going to continue to do is I'm going to flatten out the dough while at the same time bring up my crust. In a little bit, I'm going to be adding my sauce and my cheese so I can put it into the oven. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to add my sauce. As you can see, I have my sauce in a bowl, and I'm going to ladle out some of it and pour it onto the center of my pizza. Now, I'm going to hold the ladle like a pencil, and I'm going to start spinning it around in a circle, going from the center outwards to the crust. I need a little bit more sauce, so I'm just going to grab a little extra. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my shredded mozzarella and I'm going to sprinkle it in the opposite of what I did with the sauce. I'm going to start at the edges and then work my way towards the center. Okay, what I'm going to do now is the finishing touch. I'm going to add a little bit of oregano and a little bit of Parmesan. What I do is I just sprinkle some into the palm of my hand, and then from there, spread that around a little, around here, a little over here, and a little over here. Now, I'm going to do the same with the oregano. Okay, now we already preheated our oven for a little while and it's ready to go in. Okay, I'm going to take my pizza and I'm going to put it in the oven. Now, in about 6 minutes, I'm going to take it out of the oven and I'll have my finished product. Hey, what's up? We're just about done with our pizza. Once it's done, we're going to eat it and we're going to enjoy it. So, Dad, how was the pizza?
Alex, this is outstanding. This is just as awesome as the New York Yankees coming to Philly to beat everybody here. So good. Great job, son.
Thanks.